I just wanted to give the people what they want to see. Hey.
Hello everyone, this is your girl Monique, aka Snatchin' Wigs with a Z, and welcome to another episode of Wig Wednesday, where we talk wigs and sometimes wear them. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. I hope you also subscribed. And if you are a new viewer, pause, hit the subscribe button because you don't want to miss what I have in store for you. As I stated in episode 1, throughout the month of October, I will have breast cancer awareness shirts available. A percentage of those proceeds will go to the Sisters Network. The Sisters Network is an organization that essentially focuses on the toll that breast cancer takes on the African American community specifically. If you would like to directly donate, there are links below. There's a link to my website where you can also purchase a shirt or two, whatever you so choose. Now, moving right along. Today's guest is a queen, and at one point she was even known as the Queen of New York. Her beauty and spirit radiates from the inside out. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Christiani Pitts.
It's not gonna drop. I'll never give up till I am the Queen of New York.
Well, welcome.
Thank you, Queen.
Thank you so much for coming.
Girl, thank you for having me in your palace.
Not the palace.
Literally.
It's a palace. You guys don't know, but it's kind of a palace. Yeah.
You gonna find out.
You go find out. Okay, so how are you holding up now during quarantine, COVID, all the things?
Girl, I'm actually very blessed. I'm holding up, very well. It's like one of those things where you take it hour by hour.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's not even day by day.
Not even day by day. Period. It's hour by hour. But I'm good. I'm blessed.
Okay.
I'm blessed. Staying busy.
That's good. But even if you're not busy, it's okay.
Oh, that's the thing. Like, I'm now getting busy.
Right.
When everything first shut down, I tried to stay in my body, my spirit. It was like, no. Like, it's like, just stop.
I can admit that I felt bad at, I want to say, okay, so March, April, about the end of April, I felt bad for being lazy.
Yeah.
But then I was like, when was the last time you were lazy?
I was gonna say, we run so much.
Yeah.
That's why we're confused about it, because we're so used to like pushing it to the tanks on E.
Yeah. You and I worked together on King Kong.
Woo-woo.
It was a good time.
Yes. Crazy time.
Short-lived for me.
Short-lived, child.
For me, I would say. You guys, that was a year?
It was about, including rehearsal, it was a year. Yeah. But not a full year of a run.
Yeah, for me, my full-time run was May to August. So, but
it was short.
It was short. But it was nice. I loved it. I loved that show. Tell me a little bit more about your time on Broadway as far as other shows that you worked on other than King Kong.
So right before Kong, I was doing The Bronx Tale. Okay. Which was like, it was my Broadway debut. Okay. So it was an introduction to like the crazy world that is Broadway. And it was lit. Yeah. It was great.
How long was that run?
That run was a little under 2 years. Okay. And I did it for a little under 2 years. Okay. And then I went to do Kong. But it was like, it was so much fun. It was like those people from that cast, because it was so much smaller than Kong. Kong had a big group. And my role was nothing like it was in Kong. So I was able to like really spend a lot of time with those people, like the Webster Avenue crew. So it was a good group. Okay. It was nice. Yeah.
Okay. And prior to Bronx Tale, since that was your Broadway debut, what were you doing?
Girl, everything. I was in college for music theater, Florida State University. Okay. And then I graduated and I did a cruise ship.
Oh, you did the cruise thing?
I did, and I loved it. Okay. I highly recommend it.
Oh, I'm always thinking about where do I want to go? I think prior to Broadway, I probably would have preferred to do a cruise ship.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so you enjoyed it.
I loved it. I literally cannot say, more amazing things about it. Okay. It was the best. And then I was lucky enough to, like, one of my first auditions my first audition when I got back was Donna Summer. Didn't book, but right after that was Bronx Tale. Oh. So I was really fortunate.
Good for you.
Girl,
Come on.
God was looking out.
Yes.
God was looking out.
Yes. Okay. What was hair and makeup like on a cruise ship?
We were beating our own faces. We were snatching our own head. I had found this amazing girl on I just like Googled and then found her on like Style Seat or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. And she gave me this bomb sew-in in Florida, which is where the ship docked. And so I just rocked like a really long sew-in for the 6 months that I was on board. And then every like month when we go back to Florida, she like, you know, tighten it back up and everything. So I would do that, and then I would beat my own face like down.
Okay.
Always a cut crease, diamonds on like
not diamonds,
girl, rhinestones.
Okay,
rhinestones on the like the crease. It was amazing.
What was it? A specific show, or were you just?
We did like 3 shows. We did a disco, like a disco inspired set called Band on the Run. We did like a French showgirl show, which was fabulous, with like $1,000 like insane handmade bejeweled bodysuits and crazy head pieces.
Okay.
Called Paradis.
Ooh.
And then we did a show called The Look of Love, which is a Burt Bacharach. I don't know how to say his name. Burt Bacharach, something like that. Review.
Okay.
It was fabulous.
Wow.
It was like, you know, it wasn't Broadway as far as like the content, but like I would say the quality. You know, I have friends. You know Harris.
Yes.
He was on that contract with me.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, so I have, so it was like everybody that was working on board had dreams to have been on Broadway, had been, is now, you know what I mean? So it was just like it was great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, wigs for Bronx Tale. What was that like?
You know, I've talked about this before, so I'm not like ashamed to be honest. It was a little bit stressful. So that show was a big component of the show was about race issues in the 1960s. So we had a small group of black people called the Webster Avenue Crew. And within that crew, there were 3 women on stage at any given time, 3 black women on stage. Okay. And we had a swing as well. So 4 of us black girls, and for some reason how our hair was to be styled was like this big like to do. It became drama on set. On
your own hair?
Or like how our wigs were gonna be.
Oh, okay.
It was very bizarre, and I feel like just for black women in general, and I'm not even gonna generalize, I'm gonna speak for myself as a black woman. My hair is like it's so important to me, and it like changes my mood. You know what I'm saying? How I'm feeling, how I present myself to the world, and with that show, it caused a little bit of anxiety at first, just because I know I can't speak for everybody, but I know I was walking on stage some days, and this is pretty much in previews, not really feeling confident because it was changing so much. Right. And some people were saying they loved it. Some people were saying we looked awful. Like, it was very strange. But it taught me a lot moving forward about like how to speak up for myself.
Cha-ching, there we are.
How to speak up for myself, and how to know that like at the end of the day, you're the one that's got to go out there on that stage.
Yeah, I mean 100%. Part of the reason why I want to do this and talk to people is because I feel like the people outside looking in don't necessarily know what it's like. They don't know the reality. We can talk about her hair all the time. We can say all we want, but until you hear a first account of somebody saying, listen, it stresses me out. Yeah. I do not feel confident. I don't care how beautiful I may look. I don't care. It does not matter. Right. I do not feel confident as a woman going on stage. And that is very, very important.
It can be really traumatizing to go out in front of these crowds feeling like you got egg on your face. And even if they don't notice it, it's like a thing that you feel, and that you really you shouldn't be concerned about that. You should be kind of concerned about the work that you're doing. Right. But if you're being set up, then it can be stressful.
I also think it's important too that as an actress what it's supposed to look like.
Right.
I feel like we don't give you enough credit because you know what looks right. Right. Especially you talk about in the 60s. Right. I mean, we've done our research.
Right. We've done our research. Our parents.
Hello.
Like my mom was born in 60, so in 65, or I forget the year exactly that our show took place, I was like, I got pictures of my mom, right? I know what the hair
Right. You're like, I can walk in my relative's house and my research is on the walls. Right. So it's really hard for me sometimes when people are like, well, this is what we want it to look like. And I'm like, yeah, But if we want to go for realism,
Right.
you can listen to us.
Right.
We know a lot more.
Than what we. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, that show definitely taught me how to like navigate the world of like speaking up for yourself, but not at all being disrespectful or being like, stepping on toes, but also like not, speaking up for yourself, taking accountability for like what you have going on.
Yeah, and being okay with it and not feeling bad for doing it.
Right, exactly.
Because unfortunately, we've been led to believe that we should feel bad for speaking up for ourselves. King Kong, we worked together on that show.
Yes. See, I felt fabulous in that show. And like I learned, and I just want to clarify, I felt fabulous in Bronx too.
Right.
I did, eventually.
Come on now, we're not saying that.
We're not saying that. I felt fabulous. But it was like a work in progress. And to be fair, my characters in A Bronx Tale, because I played Denise and then I played Jane, were children. I was 15, 16, 17 years old. So like, it was different. Whereas in King Kong, I was this like woman coming of age. You know what I mean? So
Queen of New York.
Yes. So it was important to like feel like, ooh, like, and I did.
Yeah.
I really did.
Yeah.
It was fabulous.
Gorgeous every night.
Girl, those
every
wigs.
night. Yeah.
Those wigs.
Yeah, I loved it.
Oh
I loved that I got to work on that show.
Girl, me too.
Yeah, it was a good time.
And you were the first woman of color we had in that department, which was wonderful for me.
Have you ever had any others?
Nope. No, I have not. No, I have on like film sets,
right?
Luckily, but I haven't in theater.
Right. I didn't realize, like I was naive.
Right.
I didn't know. I came from. I started working in the business like 10 years ago, but not in Broadway. It was just like regional theater, and then I worked in opera, and it's like, in opera, we really don't find us. Right. And then I just assumed.
Right, because you were like, look how it's like everyone's here.
Yeah, and I'm like, look at all these black people on stage. There's definitely black people backstage. No, I've been a lot of people's first, and I love it. Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, I hope that I can take care of you and do everything I can to make sure that you're comfortable.
You definitely have set the bar very high for like, people coming in, which is great.
No pressure.
No pressure. No, seriously. It felt so good to me.
I also loved that I would walk into the room and you'd be like, hey, queen.
Girl,
and I'm like, yes.
Get me right, girl. Get me right.
Okay, so in the shows that you've worked on, have you had any crazy like wig changes, wig mishaps, wig wig anythings?
Okay. So I'm not going to name names.
Okay, that's fine.
But I was doing A Bronx Tale, and this is when I was playing Denise, who is the best friend of the leading lady, Jane. And we had this one, it was supposed to be a quick change.
Okay.
And this man's hat off.
Okay.
And his coat. So I take his hat off, he throws me his coat, and then he goes on to do the scene. I run off stage. For some reason, this night, I take his hat off, right? Same thing, take his coat, I run off stage, and everyone's looking at me like, oh, what? And they're like pointing on stage, and I look on stage, and the man is like, girl, I snatched his wig, girl.
Was the wig in his hat?
Oh, no. Wait. Girl, the wig, normally I guess I just do it lightly, but
did you grip a little bit?
Gripped.
Oh,
I gripped.
No.
And I had no idea. And I'm like, what? And he is, and he has to now go to the front of the stage, do a whole scene. And he's like, girl, I was mortified.
No.
I was mortified. And here I am like, holding it. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I took it out of the thing and like tossed it to the stage manager and like hoping that she was going to be able to get it back on stage. Girl, it was tragic. But I felt so bad because it was my mistake that didn't affect me at all. You know what I mean? Like I was weeping because just to see this
wig.
Just dead wig just sitting in the hat. And I felt bad because like I said, it was totally my mistake.
That had nothing to do with you. Oopsie.
Girl.
She's still sorry.
So if you're watching this, I love you. We laughed about it afterwards.
I mean, but it's live theater.
And
that's kind of why you love what you do.
Oh my God.
I try to tell people sometimes, I'm like, it's never the same show.
Literally never.
Something.
We know that from Calm. It's literally never the same show. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. But that, like you said, like what other medium?
Yeah.
Is that a thing in?
Yeah. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Wow. You snatched somebody's wig off.
Somebody else's wig.
Boom.
I am so sorry.
You touched on this a little bit already, but I just want to circle back to your hair.
Yes.
How does your hair actually make you feel? You've got some beautiful braids in today.
Thank you, girl. I got some good old knotless things that have to come out soon. But it depends, I guess, like on the day. Right before quarantine started, I was doing Aida, the lab of Aida.
Oh yeah.
I'm devastated.
I know.
Devastated.
I forgot that you were going to be a part of that.
So before it, I was just like so ready to just dive in and not think about anything other than this person. So I went and got my hair braided up, and I hadn't had my hair braided since I was a little girl. And then the pandemic hit, and I was so thankful because I just my hair wasn't even thought about, and I could wake up every day despite feeling horrible inside and look in the mirror and be like, okay, my eyes are puffy, like I feel crazy, but like my crown is set.
It's on.
You know what I mean? And I just felt so good. And then it was time for them to come out. And then, you know, I'm natural, so I have to do a twist out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I have to do a twist out. I have to take care of it. And that added so much anxiety to my spirit during the pandemic. Waking up and not feeling well, and then you didn't do your twist out last night, and then you look in the mirror and you just look just crazy. And I was like, oh my God, like it's so crazy what your hair, what that does to like your spirit.
Yeah.
So needless to say, as soon as the salons opened back up, I was in Harlem like, can you please give me some knotless braids? And got braided right back up. Because I love my hair. And I've been natural for like, I've been natural since college, since my sophomore year of college. So for years, and I love it, but it just takes so much work.
I mean, I did the big chop. I buzzed my head.
Really?
I buzzed my head about 2.5, 3 years ago.
That's powerful.
Buzzed it, but you know, like, zzz, yes, zzz, down to a 1.
Girl.
Yes, but you know what it was? I had a nape undercut. I used to like color my hair and do all these funky things with it, and I had a nape undercut, and I was like, I have to wait for this to grow out. Then I got braids, and the braids I got, I wanted bigger braids. But not. And that meant bigger parts. Right. She didn't understand what I meant and gave me like the regular size parts. But then, and sections of hair, and then just kept adding hair. So I had the heaviest. Oh God. The heaviest braids. And honestly, like my hair was falling out. Right. You know how
pulling and pulling.
Yes. You know how usually after like 2 weeks it loosens up? Yeah. And you can like put it up in a ponytail? Right. No, a month. At a month. I think at a month and a half I took them out. Because it was just, I couldn't even sleep. I was in pain. No. So I took my hair out and I was just like, you know what? I think I just need to just be rid. Just let it go. So I buzzed it. Literally one day I woke up and I was like, you know what? I gotta just chop it all off. Beautiful. Because I felt like it wasn't me at that time. I mean, if people like meet me now, I'm obviously put a full beat on, but like I love my afro, I love my natural hair. I've settled into who I am as a woman, but I think that at the time it was very jarring for me because I was like, I mean, I grew up getting relaxers and getting, you know, a sew-in. I stayed with a sew-in. Girl. Stayed. Even when I was broke in college, I had my friends who knew how to do sew-ins. I was like, I'll go buy the hair. Right. I wouldn't buy expensive hair. I'd just buy some like premium too.
Do you remember MD Remy in a blue box? Yes. By chance? Because that's what I stayed with. Right behind the counter. I'd be like, yeah, give me to the 24-inch and 18-inch.
Not 24, 18. Give me some layers.
I want layers.
Yes. Oh no, I did like the blend, the human hair blend. Ooh. And the reason why I did is because I was like, my natural hair really doesn't look like silky smooth, so I'm gonna just get something that's kind of like, So then when I transitioned, it was kind of like, all right,
Yeah.
But I was also wearing wigs at the time.
Right. So you had that versatility.
Yeah.
Is that when you started wearing wigs, or you had already tapped into that
did
world?
a little bit before.
Okay.
A little bit before.
Okay.
Prior to that, it was more so just like sew-ins and clip-ins and things like that. But then I started to I'm like, I could just wear a wig. Oh, just wear a wig.
So easy.
Yeah, it really is. Especially if you get a good one.
Yeah.
You wear wigs.
I do. I was gonna say my sister is a big wig queen, and I'm writing a show right now.
Okay.
That like we're manifesting the series, the networks that I see, Stars, HBO. That's what we're manifesting. It's in that world.
Okay.
But this girl, she's a wig girl, and she has this vanity, and it's surrounded by her wig heads full of wigs. And
oh my God, it's me.
well, it may not be you. Wait,
Not me.
Wait, because only I say that because this girl's actually suffering with a personality disorder, and
It's not me. Go ahead.
like slight schizophrenia.
Wow, that's
and
deep.
It is deep, but her wigs are personalities. And so she puts them on and sort of becomes, she's got a long blonde moment that she's feeling her Beyonce bag. She's got her curly hair moment. She's feeling like spiritual. And it's funny at first because you're like, yes, but like you just said, like that's me. But later you realize it's a legitimate disorder. It's a personality disorder that she has. Anyway, I say all that to say my sister, who inspired this not because of any disorders, but because of the ways in which she has her wig situated, got me into wigs years ago. And like I feel so empowered, okay, when I have the ability to like create a different, like I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And one of my favorite hair companies called Heat Free Hair.
I love me some heat-free hair. That hair is so heat-free hair. Listen,
Get you some.
the quality is incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It's black owned.
Black owned. And what I love is the curls snap back.
Oh my gosh,
It's not clearly not something that has been over processed.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love it. Anytime I wear any of those pieces, people are like, oh my God, like I love your hair, blah, blah, blah. And I'll have, black women say like, is that all you?
I actually thought, I thought
It was mine?
yes, at one point because I hadn't really chatted with you. I hadn't been all up in your head yet, so I wasn't sure. And I think I saw you walking down the street to the theater. This is kind of weird saying this, but I was watching you walk to the theater, and you just had this big
Billowing.
flowing, and the way you were sauntering down 8th.
Girl, that's how I feel in that wig.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a video. I'm in a full music video.
100%.
And then you saw me in the dressing room like, clink.
Hang it up.
Hang it up.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But it's so funny. You mentioned it being a different character, like a different person. Ari said the same thing.
Really?
She's like I named 9.
Oh girl, yes.
I haven't gotten that far. I have a lot though. I have so many.
I haven't named mine either. My sister does.
That's really funny.
I can't wait till this series comes out because I feel like so many of us are going to be able to relate.
Yeah.
Even if we're not like diagnosed with the disorder, just this idea of like we have the freedom to put these things on and just like
and play.
Yeah, and play
and live.
around.
Yeah.
It's fabulous.
Wow.
I love a drawstring pony.
Okay.
I love it because the thing is I love wigs, but I'm not the best at styling them myself. So I also love a good U part because then all I got to do is take care of a small section of my own life.
Right.
Make a few snaps.
Right.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've never done.
A U part?
Yeah, for myself.
Oh,
I've done you know what I did? I did a half wig one time, but the half wig I didn't even wear as a wig. I got
a ponytail?
Yes. I was going for this it was Tracy Ellis Ross inspired. Okay.
Yes.
I went to a wedding and I got my hair braided and I was like, I just want the biggest ponytail I can find. And I just couldn't find it. So then I said, let me see that half wig. That's right. And
it was stunning, wasn't it?
It was a look.
Oh, I can picture it.
It was a look.
Do you have a picture of it on your Instagram? Because I feel like I've seen it.
I was wearing a baby blue suit.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, wasn't that when you were working at Kong, you went out of town for that.
I went to a wedding.
Yeah, I remember it verbatim.
Yeah.
I remember it. Not to sound creepy, I'm pretty sure I have a screenshot of it. Only because, like, that's the style that I want to do.
Please.
So I think I have a screenshot of it
What's
on
so
my phone.
funny is Kayla said, oh, I like that. Then what you know, Kayla is. I like that. What you got going on?
Yeah.
And sure enough, got her hair braided the same way.
Of course.
Shortly after.
It was iconic.
Yeah.
Here I am acting like, yeah, I think I am. Is that were you? It's like my screensaver is it? No, but I know the one.
It's okay. I just talked about how I was watching you walk down the street, so it's totally fine. It's totally fine.
We're creeps.
Well, okay. Well, this was fun.
Girl, this was amazing.
I know. Thank you so much.
This was amazing.
I could chat with you all day.
All day. Thank you for creating this lovely space.
Oh yeah.
For us to share our
Comfort.
Honestly, comfort.
Yeah. Libations. You know, all the things.
Royal Palace.
Royal Palace. Listen, mi casa es su casa. You can come over anytime.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah, she's like, I already took a key.
Girl, I've been downstairs with your roommate. She's like, she's getting me ready for the other room.
For the other room. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you have next? What do you have coming up that you can talk about? Because I know how sometimes you gotta keep things on a hush hush. I get it.
I can talk about this.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking that I can. Yeah, I think so. I'm about to do this project come to Netflix. And
I know it's
excited about
Netflix.
it. Yes,
You
girl.
know what? You better get that coin, girl.
Get a little streaming moment. A romantic comedy, and I'm so excited about it. It's right now it is called the Untitled Alicia Keys Project because Alicia Keys is our head producer. But it doesn't. I'm sure by the time this comes out, it will have a title. So maybe I'll send you like a voice memo being like, da 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 da.
It's called this.
It's called this.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited, girl.
I know where it is. Can you talk about where it is?
Yes. It is being shot in Mauritius, which is an island in East Africa, on the Indian Ocean, and like it's so far away.
Yeah.
I've never been that far in my life.
Okay. I've never been to Africa or anything.
Never.
Yeah.
I've never been.
Oh my gosh.
I've never been. Wow. But I'm going to fall in love, and it's a resort wedding rom-com. So I'm like, I'm about to go.
I am excited for you.
Girl, I'm so excited.
Wow.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so good for the culture.
Come on, you better. I'm really happy for you.
Girl,
that's
thank you
exciting.
so-
I can't wait.
You are very welcome to come.
Okay, well, my passport is always ready.
Period.
I got one, okay? I got one, and it is ready to be stamped.
Girl, we may need it.
Yeah.
We may need it, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
I love you.
girl.
You're so wonderful.
What does the emoji do?
Oh, right. She got her little salsa dancer.
Ging, ging.
All right. Okay. So, Instagram. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Christiani World. It's spelled Christian with an I at the end and world.
Yeah. Follow her to keep up with her East African adventures.
My journey across the land I've never been.
Yeah. And also, you're going to be flying during COVID times. So,
oh, girl. Face mask.
so double bag it.
Period.
Yeah.
I'm not playing.
Double bag
I got
it.
one of those things that you lay on the seat. I'm not playing. That island has had 5 cases. So they're not playing with us either.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They're like, y'all are
Is it
coming from the
America?
trenches of America.
Right.
So you must be tested. Well, girl, we're the pariahs. Like, they're like, ooh, not the Americans, child. The ghetto.
All right, everyone. Miss Christiani Pitts.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Mwah.